The M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle is nominally used to carry infantry into battle, but is frequently misidentified by journalists as a tank. This is understandable, as the tracked vehicle currently tips the scales at 33 tons from all the add-on armor it has received, and bristles with both a 25mm Bushmaster automatic cannon and a TOW anti-tank missile launcher. A notable limitation of the M2 as a troop transport is that it can carry just 7 dismounts in earlier models, just 6, while a mechanized infantry squad currently has 9 men. Each mechanized infantry platoon therefore has to divide 3 squads between 4 Bradleys, meaning that all the members of squad are not able to ride in the same vehicle. The Army is halfway through an II stage update process for its roughly 1,800 remaining M2 and M3 Bradleys, to restore automotive power to the chassis and upgrade its computer systems to be more accommodating to future improvements. In January 2018, it emerged that an even more ambitious M2A5 upgrade is being planned for the mid-2020s, which might stretch out the hull to carry more armor and personnel and install a more powerful 30mm cannon turret. The M2A4 automotive tune-up. The U.S. Army's Bradleys have likely seen even more use in combat than the more famous M1 Abrams main battle tank. In swirling mechanized battles in the open deserts of Iraq in the 1990-91 Gulf War, the Bradley reputedly destroyed even more armored vehicles than Abrams. Only 3 Bradleys were destroyed by enemy fire in that conflict, though considerably more were lost to friendly fire. However, more than a decade later, the Bradley suffered dozens of losses in the United States' prolonged counterinsurgency campaign in Iraq, despite efforts to bulk out the vehicle's protection with bricks of explosive reactive armor and additional armor plates. The Bradley was simply not designed with protection from mines and improvised explosive devices, IEDs, as a priority, and sometimes sustained more damage from them than more lightly armored striker-wheeled APCs. Act 1 is nearly complete, and involves restoring the Bradley to its original automotive performance by installing heavyweight torsion bars and track upgrades, improved suspension and new shock absorbers. This will reduce wear, improve reliability and raise the ground clearance, which would also improve survivability versus IEDs. The second act is intended to revamp the vehicle's electrical systems and powertrain to accommodate higher power consumption demands imposed by new vehicle systems and install smart power management software. Originally slated to begin in 2018, a new report explains that there have been delays EP2 due to reliability problems and software bugs. The upgraded Bradleys are experiencing system breakdowns every 281 miles on average, instead of the desired 400, due to power pack failures and problems with the transmission oil cooler. Nonetheless, implementation of EP2 is expected to begin soon, especially after new software comes out in February. The Bradley upgrades also pertain to the very similar M3 cavalry fighting vehicle, which is used by armored reconnaissance units, and the M7 Fist artillery direction vehicle. Once complete, the M2A4 model will exhibit higher performance and be ready to take on even more weight for a more ambitious upgrade to a conceptual M2A5 model. The M2A5, bigger hull, new turret for both. In 2017, Bradley Program Director Chris Conley stated in an interview that the M2A5 would involve a third-generation forward-looking infrared, FLIR, sensor, a laser pointer and color external cameras to allow the Bradley to more easily detect and engage enemies at long range. These components would be designed for cross-compatibility with concurrent upgrades to the Abrams main battle tank.
Showed us what we need to work on, and it showed us what we are good at. During the CALFEX, our soldiers had the opportunity to train with weapon systems not commonly